President Trump is threatening to close the southern border as the so-called mother of all caravans gathers in Honduras with its sights set on the U.S. One America's Girdusky has more on how effective the move would be.
We're here with former INS agent Michael Cutler. Michael, thanks for being on with us today.
Thanks for having me.
So President Trump tweeted this morning that he is planning on possibly closing down the Mexican-American border because that we're accepting more than 100,000 asylum seekers a month, or border crosses a month. What's going on our border?
Chaos. Utter chaos. It's a dysfunctional, broken. Well, it's not broken, though, because I have a contention that this is what the elite want. It's become a delivery system. But it's not just the Mexican border. You know, nearly half of all illegal aliens enter through ports of entry, disappear, or otherwise violate the terms of their admission, take jobs they're not supposed to take, don't go to the schools that they're admitted to attend. We have a Canadian border. We have a coastline. And I want you to think of something. Every alien who enters the United States legally or illegally provides terrorist organizations with the opportunity to carry out an attack. It only takes a handful of terrorists. When you have a massive system that is in a state of free fall, which is really what it is, how do you defend your nation?
Now, over 10 years ago, Congress supported the entry-exit visa system. Why hasn't that been enacted yet?
It's more than 10 years ago. It was part of the Immigration Reform Act of 1996. We spent a ton of money. Accenture got billions of dollars. They were never able to implement it. My gut feeling is that this is because it's linked to the visa waiver program, something that we kept on expanding until President Trump was elected, because the U.S. Chamber of Commerce wants aliens to be able to enter the United States as easily as possible because they're motivated by greed, pure and simple. National security, public safety aren't issues for the Chamber. We have created a system that encourages, induces, aids, and abets illegal aliens. You have sanctuary cities. They beacon to these people from all over the world who want to come here. Many are desperate. I feel bad for them, but America has finite resources. But among them are fugitives, terrorists, gang members. We have a heroin epidemic. We have narcotics flowing into the United States, and the money from the drug trade is funding terrorist organizations. There have been hearings about this. Hezbollah operating in conjunction with the drug trafficking and human trafficking cartels throughout Latin America. Venezuela is in a state of free fall. President Trump just told Russia to get out of Venezuela, and we're working with the Colombians. And meanwhile, FARC, which is a terror organization based in Colombia, is selling drugs in America so they can raise money to undermine the Colombian government, our ally. If you look at this from a multifaceted approach, everything that we're trying to accomplish is being undermined by systemic failures of the immigration system. And believe me, it's a system.
Well, if you were speaking to a member of Congress, speaking to Kevin McCarthy, what would you advise a bill for him to sit there and push, or Senator Mitch McConnell? What should Republicans in Congress be pushing to help this
They
issue?
should be pushing a massive hiring program for agents. We need to stop allowing citizens of countries that don't honor our requests for passports for their criminal aliens to get visas any longer. You have to go across a broad spectrum of issues that haven't been addressed. You know, I call this the immigration colander. The Mexican border is important, but it's only one hole in that colander. We need the wall, but I compare the wall on the border to a wing on an airplane. Without the wing, the airplane doesn't fly, but the wing by itself goes absolutely nowhere.
All right, Michael Cutler, thanks for being on with One America News.
Thanks for having me.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.